Hello, Songale. How are you today? Hello, Swift. Cryptic, hello. I finally completed Bellflower's Mother's Day picture. Oh, nice! Hello, Adam. Hi, KC99. Hi, Prime. So, now I'm waiting on part chocks to be done. Oh, okay, nice. That sounds really good, actually. Well, good news is, I got the animatic done, so now we just need to finish the little comic version, the little comic before the animatic. Basically, we just catching up with Dolly, seeing how she gets informed of the new character, Kimana. And then, yeah, I just put it through another filter, and we should be done with a few tweaks. And I recently just came up with a new idea for Roger Rabbit AU actor Wally. Kind of like part 2 of the one we just did not too long ago. I think it's a little... I'm still continuing the funny train with this one, because I found this really silly audio. And I think Frillsland actually used this audio one time for hers. So I think it'll be funny here too. And I want to play it for you guys, because I think some of you might recognize it if you have TikTok and you follow Frillsland.
You want to cut deep? Huh? You want to play dirty? All right. You're not masculine. Ah! You overrated little...
It's that audio. So Wally's trying to... Yeah, so it's actor Wally. Right after he gets embarrassed, he's like, alright, you want to play dirty? He calls Wyan not masculine, but the twist is, Wyan is, like, not offended at all. They're like, I mean, I'm not exactly ashamed of that. And then in the distance, his, like, manager, producer person is like, hey, we need, female character X or something. And what Toon Wyan just does the Toon zip trick, you know, where they zip down as if they had a suit on top of them. So Wyan Toon zips down as if they had a zipper on their skin to reveal like they had like a feminine outfit underneath. And he's like, well, I need to get going. I have work to do. Well, not heard that, but it's perfect. Yeah, so yeah, Wyan is not offended by that at all. He pretty much embraces the fact that he's not the most feminine character. Not the most masculine character, and he's like, yeah, this is what I do for a living. Cross-dressing. But yeah, that was a fun idea I'll probably try to get to once this animatic is done. But no better way to try get to it is to hurry up and finish our current project, so yeah. Thanks for telling me I'm good being neither. Hi, Wolfheart. Sorry I missed Silly's 2 streams. Graduation. It's okay. You have stuff to do. I hope with the main project we get another phone or Ancient Freddy's. Yeah, so I recently went back to the website to see what the other phones look like, just to get like an idea. So these are what the other phone variants kind of looked like. Hello, Annie. Yeah, so I think how I'm going to introduce Kimana is that when the little girl's parents decide to get this toy for Dolly, since Welcome Home right now it's still kind of in its prime, the only one they could find was Kimana's, which was the very last one. And that's when Dolly is introduced to this new character and she low-key realizes, oh my goodness, I've been replaced. I love to have a Frank or Barnaby phone. I think I like Julie's phone the most. I don't know why. I guess because just how simple it looks compared to everybody else's. Eddie and Howdy have different ones because those, or to them, I would give Bellfire the same phone design to hers, just be different. Yeah, shucks for Dolly, she wasn't around long enough, or she wasn't popular enough to have her own phone design, so she don't got one. I got something funny to start off things. A Yellowstone tourist filed a complaint paying with a lack of trained grizzly. Oh, jeez. It's a Karen. I am hopeful we will get more concrete dates for a lot of these toys so we know how soon they have toys coming out alongside the show. Total drama. Hello. Just got here. Can someone catch me up on what you're drawing? I'm working on an animatic for my Welcome Home OC. And I'm trying to do a mini comic for it to explain how this character is going to meet or be introduced to another character. Also, a big thing I wanted to know is how involved Barnaby's mom is in the new cast. If I were to just from the outside perspective of like how kid shows were run back in the day, I think you'd mostly only really see them in like not contemporary, but like other products like books, vinyls, and those kind of things. Maybe very rarely would you see them actually physically in the show. And then something sad, Chris Pratt's stunt double recently passed away. Oh no! He's 37. Stop, I thought Welcome Home was dead. So happy that still people are in the fandom. Yeah, I'm more on the outskirts of the fandom. I don't really do too much hardcore in the fandom. But yeah, I'm still in the Welcome Home fandom. I have my own AU, my own OC. I just get easily distracted by a whole bunch of other things. Okay, cause when he got the last update, she got eggnog. That made me do a double take. They had finished filming for the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Now we wait. Oh, okay. I love the outline base so far. Thank you. I have a lot of work to do. Cloud has a story they want to tell. Nothing is gonna stop them, I hope. You did amazing work, thank you. And also, we have a little visitor. Come here. Back up a bit. Yeah. There are rumors spiraling about how the return of Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean 6 because he was in public with the pirate book. Who knows? This guy is so paranoid right now, Cat. Yeah, sometimes when I'm drawing, she just randomly pops up here because she wants attention. But yeah, we gotta get back to work now. Thank you, Kat, for joining us. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make it even more sad. I'm gonna try and make it Sally's phone. If I can only just get a closer look at it. I was watching your Neverland video where Wally is Tinkerbell. It's good. I can't put into words. Ah, thank you. I'm trying to get back into it, get back into the swing of things, but I'm just so distracted by other projects and other ideas. Hopefully, when I do get back into the swing of things, why did it duplicate? When I do get back into it, I'm gonna try do more. I know where you have a better picture of Sally's phone. Want me to find it? Yeah, could you find that? Jurassic World 4 has been confirmed to be approaching the teasing trailer phase. Director is calling it a new era of Jurassic Park franchise. I think some franchises kind of need to die sometimes. Take your time, there's no rush. Thank you. Okay, so it's a giant circle in the middle. And there are star points on them. Okay. Sometimes enough is enough. We got enough of Jurassic Park. Give us something new with dinosaurs at least. I mean, like, how many times can they make a new park only for the park to fail and people die? Essentially. I've got Sally's phone. Like, when are they going to learn? When are they going to learn that their actions have consequences? Apparently never, because they're still trying to keep dinosaurs. And there's just clouds everywhere on it. Like, there's a bunch of stars and clouds, okay. Woolly mammoths have no place in our world anymore. I mean, do you guys still remember the mammoth meatball that they did? They cooked it up in a lab and they're like, let's make it into a meatball, but yet no one can eat it because etc reasons. The trick is having a good story is knowing when to have the ending. Did you know Watch Mojo just made the top 10 Planet of the Apes movies? I didn't know there were that many films. I have no idea either. The name of the upcoming Peter Pan horror movie has been released. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmares. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. If someone does a recap of that, I might just take concepts of that from that movie just to put in my AU because that sounds low-key interesting. But still, it's like, why you gotta make a nightmare version of all my, like, childhood movies? I always become uncreative at its finest. Like, oh, it has nostalgia and significant childhood memories. Well, let's make it scary. And I'm like, no wonder, like, the newer generations are not afraid of scary movies anymore. It's because we just drench the whole film industry in horror movies. Like, the most I can't name off a bunch of horror films, but I do know there's, like, a bunch of, like, horror movies in theaters right now. And I'm like, when are we ever gonna stop? Can we have a break from horror for a little bit? At least Neverland is getting its own reason to have a nightmare stuff. It's directed by the same people who gave Winnie the Pooh nightmare horror movies. I'm not surprised. We need more fantasy, other flavors of horror, psychological thriller mystery, along with some decent drama and all that. Really, if you stop making kids afraid of bad things, they will trust anything and go to dangerous places. Apparently America is due for a record-breaking heat wave this summer. Oh boy. Well, we have to wait and see because I've had a... Here in the islands, we've got nothing but rain. But I can really feel that this will be another hot summer of 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Maine, Wisconsin. Well, hopefully for me, where I'm living, hotter weather means more sunny days because we've just had a lot of rain and it's been very gray. And they finally did a step proving that some kids prove that some kids shows like Cocomelon hampers critical thinking development. Yeah, because I think the whole point behind Cocomelon is just distractions, pointless distractions. Unlike kid shows like Bluey have a message and a meaning behind why they show, Cocomelon is just, here's a tablet, watch this for hours on end so I don't have to deal with you. We need more traumatizing children's shows. Well, I'm not too sure because you gotta remember, kids' standards are always changing. Because I remember or at least I've seen stuff way back when kids shows were a little bit more serious. Oh, hi, Olivia. Rugrats was traumatizing. I don't think I've ever watched Rugrats. In that case, if we're getting a heat wave, I probably should shave my chinchilla so he doesn't get so hot. I mean it kind of jokingly, but also, like, it's important for those darker aspects to be in the kid shows within reason, of course. I remember Courage the Cowardly Dog, that was something else. The son of Teletubbies is traumatizing. Fire flames, hello. Or fire flams. It's for you. Well, it's a good thing I was born in the right generation before was hit with this poor kid's brains, you know, Cocomelon and all that jazz. DreamWorks is getting their own section at Universal Studios. It's called Dreamland. Chihuahua. Oh, not Chinchilla. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, KC99. I grew up on all those things. Okay. That's all the film news I have today. Oh, okay. Thank you for the film news. Oh, hi, Stephanie. My phone's starting to overheat. Oh, bye, Wolfheart. Thanks for hanging out with us. My ankle just popped, don't worry. It didn't break or anything. Well, as long as it's not hurting, make sure to take care of it, okay? How are you doing today, Alice? I'm doing good. We're almost done with the animatic. We just need to get the comic part done and then I just need to slap the whole thing together. feels like I just stretched out my body and my ankle just popped. I was just surprised my ankle never popped when I stretched. Oh, bye, Annie. Oh, hi, Angel. Hi, Becky. Was it the Dolly comic? Yeah, the Dolly comic that will come before the animatic in the video. I'm going to play this comic before the animatic itself. And this is how Dolly's going to get introduced to Kimana and realize she's been kind of replaced. That's what she's wearing. Yeah, the mom's gonna be like, oh, is this something you wanted, Dolly? And Dolly's just so sweet, and she's like, oh no, I can't ask you guys for toys. You're so nice enough to let me stay at your house. I'm not gonna ask for more. So she's like, you don't have to, you don't need to get me anything. Because she thinks that's asking for too much. Here's not even supposed to be out. Whoops. Dolly's really considerate. And after over time, when she eventually understands the concept of money, because she had to learn what money is, she's like, no, that's too expensive. But because she's so incorporated to the family now, the mom and the dad are like, and even the little girl's like, now we need to get Dolly something for Christmas. I want to give Dolly a hug. She needs one. Yeah, oh yeah, she's gonna need one because she's gonna learn that she's been replaced. She'd probably have a savings account with so much in it. Is that Dolly's phone, Alice? No, this is actually Sally's phone. It's her best friend's phone. I am very much giving her so many hugs. Oh yeah, she will need it. Yeah, so sadly, they couldn't find... They wanted to get specifically the Sally phone because the little girl knew Sally is Dolly's best friend. So it's like, let's get her best friend's phone. But since Welcome Home at the moment is still so popular, there was literally only one left on the shelf, and that was the brand new character's phone version. And that's Kimana's version of the phone. And that's where Dolly learns, like, who's Kimana? And the girl's like, oh, that's the new character. She's really cool. Of course, Dolly, not wanting to like make a scene, she's like, oh, that's nice. And she, I don't know, low-key torturing herself, is like, so what's she like? Or who's this new character? To make it look normal. She's not really jealous, but heartbroken. Like, you have to remember, in her story, she was gonna be thrown away. And maybe a part of her does low-key worry that she'll be, I guess, forgotten or tossed out too. But the family reassures her that, like, we're not going to toss you away. You're our family now. Stop. That's so sad. It is sad. My heart can't take this. Whoop. Yes. Alright, now we're gonna bring the mom down over here. Thank goodness Lilo's parents are so loving to Dolly, yeah. It took them a bit of a while to get used to, like, okay, so our daughter just brought home a sentient puppet. Nothing out of the normal here. Totally did not, like, maybe pour a little bit of holy water on her just to make sure she wasn't, like, evil or something. Just to be sure. I honestly feel her pain though. I had a bad community once. I did get replaced. I'm still getting over it. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Becky. Hello, Kai. Good to see you can make it. Me to a very old doll that looks creepy, and I think there's a demon living in it. Yeah, they just had to make sure, like, their daughter didn't just bring in some evil spirit. Because they'd never seen anything like this before. Yeah, I was talking to some friends of mine. Oh, nice! Possessed. Which we probably will get a reason as to why the puppets are the way they are in the main project, but either they're brought to life via the goo that's under home, or other means. Yeah, I can't wait to see, like, what exactly is going on. Because right now we're still so left in the dark. We still have no idea what's going on. Dude, if I had a sentient puppet in my house, I'd be so happy. Yeah, but I can't say people who have very creepy dolls in their house would say the same thing. But yeah, when the family eventually... I came to see Dolly Yanks. Can someone give me a long or short story of what happened? So, give me a sec while I just, So, Dolly and Melly, that's the little girl who saved her. They're out and about walking the city in giving Dolly a disguise because they want her to touch some grass or walk in the city with their mom. And Dolly sees this new rotary phone thing over here. She's interested. She's like, ooh, what's this? And Melly's like, oh hey, that's the new welcome home toy. It's for you toy. I do have dolls in my house. And the mom is gonna be leaning over, it's like, Dolly, is this something you want? And Dolly's gonna be like, oh no, I can't make you buy stuff for me. You already let me stay at your house? This would be too much. And she tries to walk away, so to continue on walking. And so the family's like, you know what? We're gonna get this little sentient puppet that toy. But sadly, because they couldn't, since Welcome Home is still so popular, they couldn't get the Sally version of the toy, and they had to get the very, very last box that remained on the shelf, and that was Kimana's version of this phone. And that's where Dolly learns, oh, I've been low-key replaced on the show. No marionettes. Those could never come to life. So that's good you like dolls, Becky. I guess depending on the doll, most of the time I'm kind of freaked out by them. So yeah, that's the Dolly angst. for right now. And Dolly's like, oh no, I can't make you buy this for me. You've already done so much for me. I couldn't ask for more. I have more current dolls. Oh. But I like them. That's good. I think I might need to lower her down a bit. Moreover, I wish my plushies were alive because, oh my gosh. The cuddles. Poor Dolly, yeah. And then after the comic, we cut right into getting introduced to Kimana and her animatic. Excited for when all this angst comes out. I'm going to head out for now because it was nice being here. Alright, bye, Cryptic. Thanks for being here. What do you think of the art I showed you earlier, Alice? It was really adorable. I like that, like, the Dreamland Dragon. I hope you color it sometime, because I'd like to see what it would look like colored. Bye, Cryptic. He's blue with yellow stars. He had color before. I mean, I did have one pic of him, but someone had drawn him and colored him. Oh. I made a headband of him once. Okay. Okay, I need to get... Yeah, I made a mask of him for art class. Oh, that's really cute. I need to line up here so I'm not distracted. My brain is bugging me to draw my version if Tell came out in the Rainbow Factory, but I don't want to because I don't know how I feel about it. As long as you remember to like give credit, as in like remember to, I'm pretty sure you would, like just make sure to inform like who the OC originally belongs to. But for the most part, I like fan art. If you'd want to do that, go ahead. Yeah, I love Snoozy. He's a sweet dragon. Aww. Snoozy comfort Dolly at this time. Oh yeah, she'll definitely need all the comforting. And I'd like to do like a voice test for Dolly sometime. Just like a very short animatic of like having a audio and just having her talk over it and making that like her voice. Don't worry, I'll give credit. That is something I make sure to remember. Okay. He'd be like, hey, little one, don't cry. You have family who loves you. Yeah. She's like, thank you. But I still miss my friends. I miss all the times I get to make plays with my best friend Sally. Listening to all the bug facts that Frank would just randomly tell me. And even all the crazy games Julie made me play with her, even if it did make me kind of tired. Chris from probably missing your friends, yeah. You know what? Even though some people have said she looks like Fluttershy, I think I'm just gonna go all in all the way. It's like, alright, I'll give her the Fluttershy look because I feel like Fluttershy's voice does match her the best. Oh geez, get out of here, ads.
Something for everyone.
It would be really fun to explore genres.
Casanova. What's next on the list? Stop, please, everyone. Excuse me, sir. I mean, no offense, but your rhythm is just a teeny tiny bit off. Now, follow me, please. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Hello! Oh my, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to frighten your birds. I'm just here. He's so cute.
Well, well, well.
Oh my, he talks. I didn't know dragons could talk. That's just so incredibly wonderful. I just don't even know what to say. Well, in that case, we better be going. Oh, wait. What's his name?
She would be a Fluttershy stand-in. I know. If you would like, I could somehow make those memories come back like this.
What do you want to know?
Aw, that's so sweet of Snoozy.
Everything.
I would give Dolly hugs. She deserves. I'm dying of cuteness. Are we going to have sassy Dolly like we did with Shutter?
Well, up until today.
I mean, we do have opposite Dolly.
Oh,
I'll show you.
yes, please. I am so sorry. How did we get here so fast? This is where I'm staying while in Ponyville, and my poor baby dragon needs his sleep.
No, I don't.
Aw, look at that. He's so sleepy he can't even keep his widow balance. Poor thing. You simply must get him to bed. Yes. We'll get right on that. Well, good night.
Dolly would totally have Fluttershy cheer voice. Well, this is opposite Dolly, and this could be sassy. She.
Caught you right in the nick of time. Yes, Rainbow, I was there, and I'm very grateful. But we got a Manticore. We've got to get past him.
Would be Rarity.
Take that, you ruffian!
Hello, Hannah. I love hearing MLP in the back.
It's okay.
I'm thinking Kimono would be rarity. Maybe, yeah.
Oh, you poor, poor little baby. Little? Now this might hurt for just a second. Fluttershy! Oh, you're just a little old baby kitty, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
How did you know about the thorn?
I didn't. Sometimes we all just need to be shown a little kindness.
I cannot believe you would invite Pinkie Pie so she can party and prevent me from meeting my true love. How could you? Hey!
Angel, these are perfect.
Listen, guys. I haven't decided who to give the extra ticket to.
You haven't? Excuse me, Twilight. I would just like to ask, if it would be alright, if you haven't given it to someone else.
You? You want to go to the gala?
Oh,
I need to
no.
rewatch MLP, especially the early seasons.
Yes. Or actually, kind of. You see, it's not so much the Grand Galloping Gala as it is the wondrous private gated garden that surrounds the dance. The flowers are said to be the most beautiful and fragrant in all of Equestria for the night of the gala, and that night alone will they all be in bloom. And that's just the flora. Don't get me started on the fauna. There's loons and toucans and bitterns, oh my! Hummingbirds that can really hum, and buzzards that can really buzz. When blue jays and red jays and green jays, pink jays and pink flamingos.
I finished graduation yesterday. I had a good time. Oh, that's good. Oh shoot, that's loud. And I'm so used to drawing anime and puppet eyes. I'm not used to. It's weird drawing regular human eyes again. I thought my headphones were full on volume. Yeah, no, I accidentally blasted y'all. Human eyes are really tricky. Oh my gosh, I felt that, Alice. I've been drawing animals for so long. I'm trying to get used to drawing humans again. And of course, then you got Vivzy Pops, and her eyes are just different. I think I did the mom okay. She looks low-key scary. But I think she looks fine. I draw a mix a lot, so okay. Alright, so you had a blouse top, okay. I feel so bad for Dolly. Yeah, Dolly's gonna have a very hard time learning with the fact that Loki replaced but she does manage to pull through and say this. I hope she becomes very good friends with my friends. I would make a story of Snoozy and Dolly meeting. Aw, so cute. Me, when it comes to seeing humanized, screw it. I draw it how I want to draw it. You eternal optimist. Yeah, I think I made the mom look good. She's very pretty human. Her husband is very lucky. Her husband is very lucky he married a very pretty lady. I'd be so sad if the neighbors forgot about Dolly. They haven't. I guess well, for one, they think she's dead. They don't know where she went. They think she's dead, so I guess moved on is the best way to describe it. Although, Sally still does have a picture of her best friend in her house somewhere. Wally still has some paintings that he has done with Dolly. And I'm pretty sure it's the good memories he has of his neighbors. Is that what keeps him present, I guess what best could say? But still remember her. Yeah, moved on but still remember her. But I guess because in the matter of how she was taken, they remember her, but they kind of choose not to think too hard about it. He'd be so sad if the neighbors forgot. I already read that. Because if they think too hard about like how she was taken, it brings up not fun memories. Yeah, they get upset if they think about it too much. And imagine the directors, as time went on, where it really became more focusing on get more episodes out, get more merch out, gotta make that paper, the higher ups, yada yada yada. They probably didn't really give them a whole lot of time to properly mourn. Hi, Miss Objectica? Gets him to stop disassociating. Well, we do, from what we can understand, the entity likes to take Wally over sometimes. And imagine that his good memories of his friends is what keeps him present and around, so he doesn't lose himself in a way. I think for Bella, everybody thinks she's having fun back home, and how he's waiting for her to return. Or in my story, she's outright leaves to save her friends from being harmed. Oh, hi Wolfheart, you've returned. There's something in here. Oh. In my story, the entity knows that it cannot control Bellflower like that, like they can the others, so they're trying to drive her out to go after the neighbors and leaves for their sake. Oh, I'm back. And I'm back. Okay. Hi, Adam. So her new friends, her favorite cousins, Runlow doesn't get hurt. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I remember when I was like thinking of Sally and Dolly's story, I made it kind of low-key funny is that they actually started off not on the best foot. And it's basically because this was recorded for an episode because it's a kid's show. Kind of low-key teaching like how not everyone plays the same, but you can still find a way to play together. I received a sad article. A New Jersey town is dealing with a bunch of Canadian geese that are incredibly aggressive and causing problems. The government has decided to euthanize the geese via gassing. Uh-oh. That'll definitely have to be an episode. I've been a part of since she flies so as she does play type of differently. So in this quote-unquote episode, when Dolly gets first introduced, Sally isn't excited because, oh my gosh, new neighbor, that means more people who can be a part of my plays or new audiences. So she kind of just drags Dolly into this, and Dolly didn't really have the courage to say no. So when the day of the play came, Dolly just had the worst case of stage fright and just froze and then ran away. And so yeah, well, Sally was a little disappointed that, well, for one, she just ran off. It kind of made her, in a way, interpret like, oh, she doesn't want to participate at all. So that's never really incorporated or told Dolly about any of her upcoming plays. So for a good chunk of the time, Dolly was kind of left out in a way. And Bobby was wondering, like, well, aren't you going to tell Dolly? He's like, I don't know, Dolly doesn't seem to like what I do. And I guess it's mostly a Sally Poppy focused episode because Poppy would be the one other person who would understand Dolly and her introvertedness. And Dolly doesn't go because she feels ashamed because, like, man, I just really disappointed Sally and I ruined her play. So I shouldn't ever go to her stuffs. And Poppy's like, well, maybe you can help Sally in other ways. And she's like, wait, like what? Just found out that chick is 23 years old. Huh. For his character or... No, wait, no. Probably character. Because I was gonna ask, like, in terms of, like, years, but... Wait, did the Shrek movie come out in, like, the early... exactly 2000s? Oh, yeah. It would... Yeah, he is 23 in terms of years. The first Shrek movie came out in 2001. Yes, 2001. Today is the 23rd birthday. Oh, okay. So yeah, Poppy helps Dolly in a way. Since, like, Sally likes to incorporate Poppy into her plays, even though for Poppy, it's clearly not her thing. She does update Dolly on the type of play it is, what's going on, and thus this helps Dolly compose music specifically for Sally's play. So while Sally and them are doing their thing, they're doing their play, Dolly's in the back behind the stage, secretly being the sounds person and playing her violin to the behind the scenes, really just emphasizing Sally's acting. And for a good while, Sally had no idea what was going on. It's like, who's playing all these things? Who's making these sound effects? Because the moment the play is over, Dolly's booking it out of there. She does not stick around. Because she thinks, because I messed up so bad, Sally don't want to see me at all, so... she doesn't stick around to say I'm the one who did it. I wasn't born yet when Shrek came out. Shrek came out the year I was born. You were born in 2001? Yeah. What was being talked about? Sorry, I had to go away for a moment. Wolfheart brought up that today is Shrek's 23rd birthday since Shrek came out in 2001. And I'm talking about how Dolly and Sally, even though they're best friends, they started off not on the best foot. And I'm kind of just explaining how they became friends. Same September? Yep, born in September. What about... Yeah, I meant about... What about Dolly? Oh, okay. So, essentially, the episode we meet Dolly, and we learn about how she becomes friends with Sally, is that new neighbor, Sally got excited and kind of just dragged Dolly into her play, but Dolly has extreme case of stage fright, so she freezes up and runs away. And she felt really bad because she felt like she ruined the play. And Sally felt bad because she thought Dolly did not like her play, did not like her expression of play or the things she does, and that's why she ran away. So she just doesn't invite Dolly to incorporate Dolly into her things. And because Dolly felt so bad, she herself doesn't go to these plays because she thinks after messing up so bad, Sally wouldn't want to see her at all. So Poppy had to help out, and she's like, well, you can help with Sally's plays in a different way. And thus helps Dolly compose music secretly for Sally's play, and basically became the sound person and music's person behind Sally's play. And before Sally could find out who was the amazing sounds person, Dolly runs away. She's like, I can't let them know it was me because I messed up so bad, and I think Sally doesn't want to see me ever. Yeah, so, and this happens a couple times, and so Sally's like, okay, alright neighbors, we gotta set a trap for this mysterious sound person. And while Poppy's like, I don't think a trap is necessary, Julie's just excited about it. Barnaby's like, I got nothing better to do, sure, let's do it. And Frank flat out doesn't care, he's just like, do whatever you want to do, don't involve me in this. Commit a Scooby-Doo, yes. They are going to commit a Scooby-Doo and capture the mysterious musician person, sounds person. Barnaby just tagging along. Frank, I felt that. But I think Frank would try to talk Julie out of this. But Julie just sees this as a game. She's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna catch a ghost or something. And Poppy does try to warn Dolly's like, they're gonna set a trap for you. She's like, but I was having so much fun. Because making music and composing music for plays, Dolly finds it very fun. She's like, I'll try to be very, very careful and try not to get caught. I thought you didn't like the style of my plays. She's like, no, I just have very bad stage fright. I don't like being in the spotlight. And she's like, no, I love your plays. I'm just the biggest scaredy cat when it comes to performing. But I like making music for your plays. So yeah, they set the trap. They eventually find out, oh, it was Dolly who's doing all this. And Dolly freaks out hardcore because she's startled because a net was dropped on her. So she freaked out, and because she's so flustered, freaked out, she cries a little bit. And plus she also thought it was a scary experience, so she didn't know how else to react. I was going to add Dolly reply, but that works too. No, mean, I would say. And then that's when they basically talk it out, which they should have done in the first place. Communicate. And that's when Sally learns, oh no, Dolly does like what Sally does. She just doesn't want to be an actor. And she likes to write music for Sally, in which she lights up at this. She's like, oh my gosh, you are my new best friend. And she's like, don't worry, I won't ever, and I'm sorry for forcing you into something you did not want to do. A doer, not a communicator. Yep. And then Poppy comes and is like, this is why we must talk and communicate with our friends, so we can properly play, so we can all have a good time, and use our strengths to help each other. Essentially, that's the message. And that's the beginning of Dolly and Sally's friendship. I'd be scared if a net was dropped onto me. Oh yeah, who wouldn't be frightened if a net was dropped onto them? And so from then on, Dolly and Sally were two peas in a pod. Communication, what's that? Every single theater kid. Christopher, because guys, maybe we should try something else than Scooby-Doo Trap. Like maybe talk to the person instead of dropping a net on them and give them a heart attack. Oh, for what Webby's job in the home is the medic. Oh, it's the mechanic, sorry. Mechanic for the clock tower. Oh, okay. And also, I did check and I looked back at the clock face. They didn't have any, like, hands. So, yeah, Songirl was right. They didn't have hands. I was just seeing things, apparently. Yeah, let's talk. But then Drew's like, but what if it's a ghost? And they disappear on us before we can even talk to them. So we gotta capture them. And Wally's just, I don't know, Wally was also just dragged along too. And he's like, we're capturing a ghost? Phantom Up of the Opera. The clock is super sus. I will never trust it. We have to wait and see if the clock has anything, but until then, Songirl has her eyes on them. Yeah. So, and that is how Sally and Dolly became very good friends. Just needed some communication and a net. It will. They changed its face from when it was originally was. Even if this was the first time the clock has been seen with the neighborhood, it was planned. Oh, okay. If we can't get to talk to them or catch them in that, I drop a chandelier. No. Don't drop a chandelier on Dolly. Yeah. So from then on, Dolly was essentially Sally's music person and sound effects person. It was a joke. I know. I saw the JJJ. I'm not near one right now. She's like, no, you don't have to get me anything. You've already gotten so much for me. Sense of the opera moment. Yeah. And, well, Dolly's main instrument is the violin. She does want to learn how to do wants to learn how to play any kind of instrument. And that does expand and grow as Dolly lives with the humans because they're constantly evolving and growing types of music. So she does know how to do a scratch board. I realize after I'm looking at the concept of the clutter, the state it's not living. That Bellflower can teach her the ukulele. Snoozy is now Dolly's emotional support. She probably might need that. So yeah, as of the most present Dolly, as of like right now, because she does know how to play the scratch board. When it comes out and she sees the DJs, she's like, I want to try and learn that. So she does learn how to play the scratch board. So it's this getup. It's where you do the little thing. So she knows how to do this. I find it silly, but also that would be her. The moment any new instrumental thing comes out, she's gonna try to learn it. I was half tempted to make a joke about an apology song. DJ Dolly. DJ Dolly. But yeah, she does know how to do that, and she only does it on occasion. Actually, no, there's some place I think I can. There you go. Hopefully this one won't get us in trouble with copyright. It's a remix. You know, I might just upgrade my profile to be a DJ Dolly if I find the time. Yeah, I used to listen to this on loop. Oh, nice! But man, imagine Dolly just dropping it. I find this one really annoying. I don't like Hotel Transylvania. Yeah, that's fair. Hotel Transylvania is an interesting movie. Definitely more kiddish, though. I was about to say, isn't this from Hotel Transylvania 3? Yeah. Ozzy, Zinni would be jamming there with Dolly. I don't know any other, like, DJ kind of thing. Unless... Alright, I'll turn this off to turn this one back on. Sunyu is one of the cool kids in school now, and the DJ of the party's there. Oh, nice! I like Ultimate. I don't like the song. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know any good techno songs, so I guess I can't really play anything else. That was the only one that I know that has like a scratch board in it. Actually, no, I don't think I need this background. Okay, so just group that there. There's a nightclub, Welcome Home AU, and I made Bellfire the DJ in it. She does DJ Bat Bass. I'll be joining the dance, lol. Oh, here's something that she might do. What is going on over there? Alright, it doesn't tell me. That's not it. That's none of that. And you have a giant hat. Okay. Let's see if I can find something. Oh yeah, and Mr. Puzzles is back, apparently. He's not gone forever.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you some feedback.
Figured with how much people love him.
One of them is
No one's catching me unless I wanna be caught. I'm dancing in the shadows, ain't no leash when I walk. It's great to feel invincible, it's great to feel alive. My appetite's insatiable, there's nowhere it can hide.
Mr. Puzzles, William Afton. William Afton can only hope to be as cool as Mr. Puzzles.
Picking up the scent, it seems we're on the right track. The moonlight's on the rooftops, the wind is
Signature cover. I'm not familiar with the entirety of FNAF lore, so I thought Springtrap and Afton are the same person. I thought, at least. And then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Does it outright live in the clock tower? But being part spider of different species would be buried. Buried web tunnel. Oh, okay.
The night is our home. We own what we own. We own the night. We own what we own. Oh, we own the night. We own what we own. We own the only thing that is worse than our barks, our bite. Oh, we own what we own. We own the night.
So Dolly is power walking away. That reminds me, the actor who plays Springtrap in the movie has confirmed the sequel with a photo. Well, because he always comes back. Please, you deserve it. No, I cannot let you buy me stuff. And she power walks away. Imagine you want to buy your friend something and they're so bashful, it's like, oh no, you don't need to do that, and they just power walk away.
She looks like you identically. This is how we're living our lives, yeah. Can you feel the call to the wild, call to the wild, the call to the wild?
It doesn't help that I have a spider OC named Webby or Weber. And every time I see the name I look up from coloring, I'm like, huh? Well, I wonder if it's gonna be a sequel, or a sequel prequel. At this point, we can never know, because FNAF is just so unpredictable like that. Can you feel the call to the wild? We are the call to the wild. Before you do, let me interrupt.
She's a cheerleader, not an alpha. You're in the den, but you'll need to earn my trust. Now show me what you got if you're one of us.
This is how we live our lives. Call to the wild, call to the wild, call to the wild. We are the call, we are the call, we are the call to the wild. I recall correctly, actor William Scott, the creator of the FNAF, announced that after the FNAF movie, he will be retiring from FNAF. So it'll be interesting. Didn't he say he would be retiring like a bunch of other times after certain projects?
Hear it, getting louder, a call for revolution. Yeah, we came for what was ours. It's time for restitution. We'll protect our own, take back the stone. No human nature cannot hold us down.
Stranded at the bottom, going more than a whisper. No, we'll never be forgotten. Our blood's thicker than silver, yeah. When words collide, it's two and dice. So tell me, is it wrong to stand your ground?
Here is how all or nothing things around. We ain't running. Here is how it's all or nothing. This is a declaration.
No, I don't think so. I don't know, I could have sworn he said he'd be stepping away from FNAF like one other time. Legend bones.
The world has gone crazy and no one seems to listen.
Maybe the games. Yeah, I thought the games he said something similar. He said before Security Breach came out. So that's why when I heard him, he would be helping with the movie. I'm like, I thought he was stepping away from FNAF for a while. Oh, you're thinking about Security Breach. Oh, was that something different? Bad blood.
History changes, but we lost the pages we wrote. When you lose direction, can't see the reflection, you know. We came from the bottom and became the problem. Now everything's out of control. So hey, are you with me? Let's go!
Okay. He got started on the movie before he got started on Security Breach. He thought the movie would come out before Security Breach. Oh, okay. Struck with venomous. You need a different type of motivation. There's no way that you can handle this. Searching for vengeance, Becky.
But you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love. Out for love, love. Think of who you care about. Protect them and be out for love, love. You're gonna fight without gloves, and when that push comes to shove, yeah, you just might rise above, long as you're out for love.
Watch live sports with no hidden fees or long-term contracts with YouTube TV.
Sally's Vaggie, Sally is Vaggie, Dolly's Charlie, but as friends. Oh, that would be very cute. One for the crown, everyone's going down. Doesn't this count as a Disney song? Oh yeah, it kinda does, doesn't it? Okay. today, I'm telling lies. Sound of mine. I love JT music. Oh, good. I like their songs too. They're pretty good. Existence to be
I think therefore I am extracted, compacted, my life micro-transacted, consciousness just got cash, similar to crypto built for crashing, trapped in a cartoony mess now, literally everything I do ingest, careful of what media you ingest, that includes what you set up on your head, I'm in an unpoppable, unbelievable, dependable pockets, I got eatable, terms of the condition, untreatable, nothing is real, but I feel my teeth are pulled, if it to me, deceive what other people don't, a secret not so concealable, a bit like lips, yeah, it's not a sheep I can see on the visual,
I can't wait for the new. I can't wait to work on my new OC I'll be making soon. Oh, is it for. What will be the OC for? Crazy to think that JT is one of the OG YouTubers. Oh, really? They've been around that long? I had no idea. Existence to be
I think therefore I am so miserable, but at the least slapstickable. I'm a damaged mannequin, unfixable, so don't bug this money, I'm untrickable. Look at these misfits, so pitiful. If it was kickball, all unpickable, cyclically predictable. If y'all don't applaud, I know crickets. So I
guess I'll smile and lie on. Silent smile every dawn. Then oh poor me. Poor we. They started out with goofy little Halo 1 rap. Oh, okay. It's dramatic. A bit dramatic. Existence to be down. I think that where I am.
KDA, should we show them how we do it every day? Kali that girl, Kali go girl, Kali don't stop, Kali don't skirt, Kali got a job, Kali got a word, 뜨거워 언제나 don't get burned. 넘쳐 흘러물 든 about.
Well, it's not an OC for anything, but I'm into, but it's an anthro slime cheetah. That's a mascot for Mac and Cheese Company. Oh, cool. Crazy to think that they went from bored college kids to a company that makes awesome raps. Oh, that's really neat. Inspirational. That's inspirational. Cheesy is the name, yes. Cute. Remember when YouTube was more fun? We had less ads, more random videos becoming trending. There was the Harlem Shake, the Ice Bucket Challenge, Annoying Orange. I remember the Annoying Orange, and I remember kind of Harlem Shake. I think I did it one time with a friend. Of course, it takes my own spin off it, not basing off the existing company RL. Okay. But yeah, I remember when YouTube had less ads. It was a lot more fun back then. And when people had actual attention spans. I know I enjoyed streaming that. I guess, yeah, the style was a little strange. I remember it getting an actual cartoon, which was odd. To me, it was odd, at least. And talking bad kitty. Does anyone remember Hates Fred? Got too annoying at times. No pun intended.
Have you had your Hershey's?
Transitioning from being a student to now a professional working environment is not the easiest thing. Grammarly is something that I've used and has kept in my daily toolkit for the past 3 years, especially now when it
Hello,
comes to
Nova.
writing emails and proposals to companies.
Oh yeah. There will never be more bad talk kitty videos because Steven, that's sad. Of course, I know that was probably the point. But if I watched it today, it'd probably give me a headache. Okay. Since we've been at this for 2 hours. Thank you all for joining me today. I probably will do a Night Owl stream. So stick around for that if you can. But I'll see you in a couple hours because I gotta go eat and actually try and see if I can get this done before then. Bye, Pandas. Bye. So see you then. I'll let you guys know when it'll start.